Welcome to the second episode of Beers and Braces. We're off to Empress of Blandings. Now you'll find the Empress of Blandings located on Romsey Road in Copythorne. This is a striking looking pub and actually is named after a fictional pig, would you believe? But enough about what this pub looks like, let's get inside and find out what it's all about. Now this is a Hall and Woodhouse chain, and there's no doubt that outside looks brilliant, but inside even better. Reclaimed wooden beams and pillars, fireplace for the winter months, lounge area with comfy seating and lots of space. But if I'm critical, I'd say the pub lacks a community feel. There are a few locals knocking about, however it didn't feel like a true New Forest pub. It almost felt as if it was trying to recapture the character of what it is to be a pub, yet it was going down the gastro route, focusing solely on its food. Atmosphere rating for this place gets a 7 out of 10, which is high. Now let's jump straight into the food section. Fancy pub grabber is best, this one. My burger and chips cost $11.95, but it was exceptional. Beef was cooked to perfection, nestled between a warm brioche bun. The skinny chips went down well, even though they were in a bucket. Mrs. Braces had a crab salad thing. Well, I'm not going to jump into that. You saw the picture, it looked great. All in all, we were both very, very impressed with this food, and actually want to give us a rating of 9 out of 10. Really high on the Richter scale here. Let's jump straight into the beer now, that's why we're really here. So it's a Hall and Woodhouse chain, as I said earlier, which means Badger beer is on the menu. You can see there they've got a different selection. My poison of choice was Owler's IPA, 5.5% hoppy, fruity, just the right amount of bitterness any IPA should hold. Whilst I'm a fan of the Badger Brewery, I can't give this top marks in this section. Empress of Blandings is missing out on some absolutely brilliant breweries in the local area, and for that reason I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Moving on to the staff, Nico makes his pub tick. The utmost professionalism and witty one-liners will have you in stitches. Always attentive, no request was too much trouble. The dogs love him, as he provided them with biscuits and attention, and it must have rubbed off on Wilson because he didn't piss himself. This could be a thing, you know. If the dog doesn't piss himself, he must like it. Nico takes this section from a 7 to a 9. Last section to talk about is facilities. There's a function room, it's utterly dog friendly, water bowls everywhere, biscuit jars and even doggy ice cream pack, a coffee station, gastropub alert. I'd also say this probably wouldn't be ideal for children. Whilst it was child friendly, there didn't seem to be any climbing frames or anything outside. It didn't look like there was any games or anything available as well for them. I may be wrong, but that was just my opinion at the time. On the flip side, car park was of a really good size, as you can see from the photo. Overall, really good facilities. I'm giving it a strong 7 out of 10. Good pub, good food, good drink. Time to take it home and mark it up. All in all, the Empress of Blandings is a great pub. Great for tourists and scores 38 out of 50 in total. Let's go to the leaderboard, and as you can see, Empress of Blandings is out in first place on 38, with the Parish Lantern in second place on 37. Now we're heading out to the next pub, which will be one of my favourites, will be the White Hart in Cadnam, only a stone's throw away from the Blandings itself. So join me next Sunday for a full review with Mrs. Braces, Dexter and Wilson the Frenchies. Look forward to seeing you then.